Hey guys, welcome to Let's Play FTL. This is a game that just came out very recently on Steam that I was really excited about. It looks like a lot of fun. Well, it is a lot of fun. I've played maybe a few hours of it to get familiar with it. It's another, like, people get mad when people call it a roguelike, but it really is. It's like a roguelike smashed together with kind of an RTS in that you start a new game and you can't like save and go back and try again. It's permadeath. So we're going to start out on normal mode with the normal human ship. Maybe next time we'll try the other ship I unlocked. So the farthest I've gotten is like floor 5, if that makes any sense here. So we've got our ship here. We've got our 3 crew members. I'm going to assign GM Fox to drive. Marcond, you can man the weapons. And Maxwell, you can be in charge of shields. And as these guys do their jobs, they'll level up here. So GM Fox will... Or Foe? GM Foe? I've never seen that name before. Usually they're more normal than that. But he'll be good at piloting. And this guy will probably be good at weapons. And this guy will be good at shields. And that's all good. So, like, having people manning systems isn't necessary except for the pilot seat. The pilot needs somebody before the ship can jump and for the FTL drive to charge. And, but these guys will improve how things are working in their own little subsection. So we're gonna jump. We've got we have a store up there, but we don't really need to go there yet because what we need for that is scrap, and we only start out with 10, so we couldn't really buy much if we went up there. So I'm gonna try to come down here, loop around here, and then maybe go to the store after we've earned some money, because there are useful provisions that we could pick up there. We spot a small rebel ship nearby. Oh, for transport, excellent. Alright, so let's steal from him. So the idea here is that we are part of the Federation and there are rebels who are attacking us, and we're being chased by a rebel fleet. We're trying to get back to Federation space with data. So, kind of like Star Wars, but, you know, instead of being the rebels, we're actually the Empire. So we found this rebel cruiser who is not fitted for combat, so we're obviously going to mess them up. And they're going to try to escape by taking off. So the way combat works in this game, I have it paused right now, and you can do that at any time, which is very handy. So I've got our weapons fully powered up. We have Artemis, which takes missiles and shoots right through shields, which is very useful. And then we have this burst laser, which does significant damage, but is affected by shields. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this Artemis, and that should charge before the laser. And that's going to go straight for the shields, hopefully knock their shields down in time for the burst laser to go straight for their engines so that they can't power up their FTL drive and get out of here so we can take their stuff. So let's see how that plays out. But we have to wait for our weapons to charge here. As you can see, I've allocated power to the weapons and taken power away from our med bay. So we might need to... Oh man, that went really well. Alright, now we'll just use burst laser to take out their weapons, because their shields and their engine are both now disabled. Which means that they can't block shots, and now they can't attack us either, and they can't escape. So they are fucked. Let's just go straight for their pilot seats, because that will also prevent them from using FTL to get out of here, and they are dead. So that was a really successful thing. We got a hull missile. Hull weaponry tends to do better if it targets empty rooms, so it's just for like blasting through the ship. So let's check that out. We also got 20 scrap, which is our money. So let's check out our equipment. Yeah, we got a hull missile, which is a high hull damage plus a decent breach chance. So see at the bottom there, it does 2 times damage to systemless rooms. So that is excellent, actually. We'll hang on to that. If we're really trying to just destroy a ship rather than take out their systems, and we need to do it quickly for whatever reason, hull missile could come in very handy for that. But generally, especially toward the start of a fight, it's better to go for their systems, and like I did there, try to knock out their ability to shield or their ability to shoot at you, or if they're trying to escape, knock out their engine or their pilot. So anyway, let's head on. You know what we're going to do. We're going to go here, here, and here. We have to be a little bit careful because there will be a rebel fleet coming in behind us, but they're pretty slow on the first level. I think we'll have time to go to all 3 of these. And obviously it's not real time, it's just every time you make a light jump, they make a light jump as well. We don't have any drone parts to sell to these guys, so we're just going to continue on our way. There's another store, wow. Alright, so let's head up here. Stick with the plan. Rebel automated ship. We should attack it, I think, and then we can get to the sensor station. That could be useful. Maybe we'll update our map or something. And I find that on the first level, it's usually important to do as much combat as possible, because that way you will... I'm going to attack their weapons right away, because they don't actually have shields, and that will stop them from damaging us. Because, you know, in the first sector, you're going to encounter very easy enemies to kill, and the way you level up is by spending money on your ship, or spending money in shops. So the more money you can get from engaging in combat in the first few sectors, the better you're going to be later on. My most successful runs have always been a function of me doing very well in the early game and getting a lot of cool stuff right away. So I avoided using missiles at all on that guy because they're kind of a precious resource. They're pretty expensive. So we got 10 scrap, and yep, I was right, map has been updated as well. So now when we jump, we can look around and see there's an asteroid field, so we definitely don't want to go to the asteroid field. And with that in mind, I think we'll steer clear of that store, so that was actually pretty useful. We'll go to this one instead, because asteroid belts are a pain in the ass. Often you get into a fight in an asteroid belt, and the whole time both ships are just getting pelted with asteroids, which just means that you take a lot of unnecessary hull damage on what would otherwise not be a very difficult fight at all. So we got two kind of safe areas here, so we're gonna head to the store. Possible ship detected. We'll probably, we'll go there. We'll see where the rebel fleet is, because we do want to stay ahead of them. The space station here has a traveling merchant who shows you his wares. First we're going to fix our hull for only 4 scrap. That's pretty cheap, and we definitely want to keep that as high as possible. And then we're going to buy a shit ton of fuel, as much as he has, because fuel is a precious resource. It's pretty common to get into a situation where you're in trouble just because you don't have enough fuel. So that's good. He's got... we can't afford anything else from him. We could buy a few more missiles. I'm going to buy 1 missile. But we do want to start upgrading our ship fairly soon here, so I don't want to spend too much money. But while I have the opportunity to buy fuel, it's pretty important to do so, because otherwise I could really end up regretting that. We're going to go here, 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 and here. Thinking... So what do we got in this sector? Large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials. Let's explore the asteroid field. Yields nothing of interest, but we didn't get hurt. That's actually kind of surprising to me. What did I say we were going to do? Oh yeah, here, 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 here. That's right. Let's check out this sector. And every jump is taking 1 fuel, as you can see. That's why fuel is so important. No one hails your ship. Wow. So pretty uneventful sectors over there. Kind of a waste of 2 fuel, but that's okay. It happens. Captain of the ship claims he can provide services. I actually usually like to attack these mercenary ships. They're not very useful to us, and they're usually not too difficult to kill either. So... I don't do that on the later floors, obviously, or the later galaxies, or whatever you want to call it. But in the early game, they're not too hard. So we are going to spend 1 missile to attack their shields, and then go for their weapons with our burst laser. Oh, our med bay is damaged. I didn't notice that. In fact, that's kind of bad. We're going to have this guy fix it instead of manning the shields, which might not be the best plan. Okay, good. Their weapons are partially down. Let's go for their shields. I don't think we need to waste another laser right now. Oh, we lit them on fire as well. You can tell because it took damage after I finished firing at it. So that's really good. Now they're going to have to send a dude in there. And we are going to try to kill that dude who is in there trying to fix it. 1 missile, 9 scrap, 1 drone part. That's pathetic, man. You can offer better than that. Talking about your life here. Alright, so the guy in the weapon room, if he's not dead, he should be very close. And this ship is pretty much doomed anyway. Yep, there we go. Pretty easy fight, as I said. We took no damage from that. Used 1 missile. Substantial collection. Yep, 2 missiles now and 13 scrap. So that was a pretty significant upgrade from what they offered to save their own lives. So we'll take that. And with that, let's see here. I think I'm going to upgrade shields once. I used to not want to do that until I had enough to upgrade it twice, because we don't get another bar of shields for that. But what's useful is if our shields get slightly damaged for whatever reason, then it'll knock out this bar but keep our shields up. Whereas if you only have the 2 shield bars, if your shields take any damage whatsoever, then your shields are totally out, which is bad news. So this way we have a little bit of leeway in which to send people in there and fix the shields before we are totally doomed. So that's an example of upgrading the ship. And then I was gonna go here. And we've got a possible ship here. Could be friendly, could not. We found you at last. Prepare to die, say the rebels. So this should be, again, not too difficult. Though I have encountered really substantially difficult first fights, but not usually. Oh, they have a teleporter. That's scary. Because they could use that teleporter room to send dudes onto our ship. Which is always a pain in the ass. That was really good. Their weapons are now totally out. Their shields are partially damaged. We're going to just go straight for the shields now. Excellent. And they are in some severe trouble. Let's try to knock out their engine in case they start trying to escape now. Because it takes them some time to power up their drive. Missile 6! 6 missiles! I think I might take that. 6 missiles is a lot of missiles. Alright, okay, you can live. That's fine. I'll take your 6 missiles and I will get out of here. Because there's a pretty substantial chance that what I got from killing that ship would not be worth as much as 6 missiles and 10 scrap. Let's head onward. Ship refueling station, excellent. I will buy 6 fuel for 12 scrap. That is an amazing deal. Super cheap fuel, so definitely buy that. And looking pretty good on supplies as we head on to the next galaxy. And this is where it's kind of like Isaac, in that, so we explored this whole floor, or as much as we could before the rebels got here. And there's a black market hub. He wants to buy our missiles for 3 scrap each? That's, no, man. In shops, missiles go for 6 scrap each. Like, he should be giving me more than that, I feel. Man, this is a really shitty sector map. So as you can see, we want to get to these civilian sectors as much as possible. They're much easier. That's what we were just on. And usually in the early game, you can go like civilian, civilian, and then maybe you get forced into some hostile sectors. The hostile sectors are controlled by either rebels or hostile aliens like mantises. So we got either rebels or mantises. I've never actually been to a mantis-controlled sector. I've heard they're scary as hell. Let's do it. And then we can hit this nebula, which is also a pain in the ass, but not nearly as bad as hostile. And then, oh man, and then we have to hit hostile again, and then after that we can finally hit a couple civilians. Yeah, I think that's our best call. Let's go to Mantis. This could end my run right here just because of a really shitty sector layout. So we've entered a poorly charted area of space that's known to be home to the Mantis. Ensure your hull plating is up to scratch and that you have enough fuel in the tank to make it through. I don't like the sound of that. I'm a huge fan of this game, by the way. I haven't talked about that too much, but I am having a blast. I got really hooked on it earlier. So let's try to take the quickest route to the exit we can. This way makes me nervous because I'm afraid, we could, okay, here's what we're probably going to do. Here, 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 here. I think that's going to work. Let's do it. Mantis comm chatter. The one on the right is starting to rot. Take him down. Take off his fingers. Put him out of the airlock. That, seems off. Since we're still on an early floor, I think we should try to attack the ship. We could try to remain concealed, but again, if we get through this sector without getting a lot of scrap to upgrade our ship, we're going to be in trouble later on, regardless. So again, I'm going to pause. You can pause at any time during combat, by the way, so if things get hectic, hit your spacebar, think about it for a second. You can treat it like a turn-based game, even though it is real-time combat, because of this nice pause system, and you can actually aim your weapons while you are paused. So we have tons of missiles, so we can afford to use some. Oh, hang on. That's a teleporter. I have no idea what that other room was. It was like a radio room or something. Well, I feel dumb. That explains why nobody boarded our ship, but yeah, that teleporter is going to be a pain in the ass for us. I don't think we have any chance of taking it down before they can get onto our ship, but that's okay. It shouldn't be too hard to fight off invaders. So let's do our normal strategy, missile to the shields, burst laser to the weapons. Let's take off an... I don't really want to do that. Yeah, let's do it. Take off an engine, power up the medbay. No, we can do that if we get invaders. If there are invaders, the best way to take them out is to hide everybody in the medbay and then open all the other doors so your ship's oxygen gets depleted, and then they will start to suffocate. And if they want to not suffocate, then they come into the medbay where all of your guys are healing constantly and kill them. And then you can just close up all your doors and go fix whatever damage they did, because what the invaders will do is come onto your ship, yeah, and start destroying equipment. So with that in mind, let's do what I said I was going to do. Open up enough doors to flood, or not flood, but deplete the oxygen in every place that is not the medbay, and see what this mantis wants to do about it. He's trying to take out our pilot seat right now. Excellent, their shields are down. So let's take some time to think about this again. The mantis is doing... he's not coming for us, so that's good news. Should maybe open that. There's no reason. Their shields and their weapons are both down, which is great news for us. Let's go for... Let's keep their shields down. I think that's important, because they may try to fix that. So they took out our pilot seat. That's fine. We can fix that later. Oh, they're taking out our door system. Let's open that up so this guy suffocates a little bit more. Their ship is doomed. We got 2 fuel and some scrap. Drone parts are something I should talk about. I've never actually managed to install a drone system on this ship. I'm not sure if I even can. So drone parts for me just mean I can sell them at some points for a substantial amount of scrap if I find somebody who wants them. But drones allow you to do things like you can have a drone in your ship that kills invaders, or you can have a drone that goes outside and attacks the other ship, or defends your ship from missiles, or all kinds of stuff. But again, I've never used one. So we got some stuff, but we still have to worry about this mantis. We're just going to let him suffocate, or if he wants to come in here, then we'll shoot him to death. Either one is fine with me. Let's close all the doors so that we can start... Oh, I never powered up the medbay. What an idiot. Oh well, it all worked out. It was only one mantis, so we were in a pretty good position there. Let's get as many guys as possible in here to fix the pilot bay. As you can see, these rooms are red because they are low on oxygen, but they're high enough that my guys are not getting hurt by being there. So let's make sure these guys are fully healed. One of them had 99 health, so why not? All of my systems seem to be fully repaired, so let's turn off the medbay, turn on the engines again, and let's buy another power bar for our ship so that we can have the medbay powered up at the same time as everything else. And then put these guys back in their positions. Oops, that was wrong. You want to always keep the guys in the same positions on the ship, because they, like I said, they get experience. See, this guy's pilot meter is a little bit higher because he spent the whole time piloting. And I guess that's all we can do on this sector, so let's head on to the next one. Shit, we're in an asteroid field. This is bad news. And a rebel automated scout has been stationed here. So this is an unmanned ship. The advantage of that is that they cannot repair any system. So once we get something down, it stays down. Again, it's worthwhile to use missiles here as much as possible, because we are we're going to be pummeled by asteroids this entire time. We just want to get out of this system as quickly as possible. The asteroids will bring down our shields periodically. which is a huge pain in the ass. It makes it way easier for the enemy ship to attack us. So their shields are partially down and their weapons are fully down. This is going to be a quick battle, so I'm not going to spam anymore. It's tempting to spam a missile right now, but I don't think we need it. He can't shoot at us, so we shouldn't take too much damage here. Yeah, asteroid actually took him out. We got some fuel, some drone parts, some scrap. Let's jump the fuck... Oh, we have to wait until our FTL drive charges before we can jump. But that's okay. We shouldn't take any more asteroid damage because our shields are going to keep it at bay. And let's head on to the next sector. I actually took way less damage there than I expected to. Unusually well-armed Inji ship destroying a small pilot... Oh. Oh, what? Why is... What? A young mantis in a charred uniform is teleported onto the deck. He begs for sanctuary from the Inji and offers to serve in exchange for your protection. The Inji have already traced... So we can either have a mantis on our crew, which I've never had before, or we can exchange the mantis for a bounty. That's a tough choice. Could be useful to have another crew member. Let's do it. Side with the few... Oh, we have to... Oh, shit. What an asshole. Okay, so that mantis was actually trapping us. Why would he do that? Why would he side with the Injis? Okay, well, that doesn't make any sense to me. Let's go ahead. Fight the Inji. Why is the Inji on the same side as these... Or why is the mantis on the same side as these Injis? Like, Injis are usually nice guys. I don't understand. So Injis are a race that is really good with machinery, but not so good at combat. Let's just do our normal strategy here, I guess. This makes me nervous as hell. They have this defense drone to try to shoot down our missiles as they fly in, which is kind of annoying. Okay, and it looks like it did indeed shoot down my missile, which is bad news for us. Let's just go for their shields right now. They took out our pilot seat. Oh shit, and they have an ion beam. It took out our shields. That's really bad. I don't like ion beams whatsoever. Shit, we need these guys to fix the oxygen right now before we start suffocating to death. And we're going to continue attacking their shields. Excellent. Let's go ahead and shoot a missile in there as well. Which is, again, shot down by the defense drone. I should have seen that coming. Let's fix the engines quickly. Keep their weapons... Oh shit, they damaged our weapons. We need to address that immediately so that we can actually fire at them. Because we've lost like a bar of weapon power, as you can see, which took offline one of our weapons. Excellent, shields are down. Take out their weapons quickly so that they stop shooting these annoying ion beams at us that take down our shields periodically. Ion beams are such a pain in the ass. Okay, we've killed them, but we took a lot of damage there. Fuel 1, scrap 25. Alright. I had a feeling that I shouldn't side with that stupid mantis. I just thought it would be fun to have another crew member I had never had before, but apparently that was a bad idea. This guy took a little bit of damage when the pilot seat blew up, so let's let him heal up before we head on to the next place. We need him in the pilot seat before we can go, of course. So we can't quite get here, which is unfortunate, so let's head down here. Okay, nothing here whatsoever. We got a distress call over there. That scares the shit out of me. Usually distress calls end up, or not, maybe not usually, but often they end up being traps. Just a pirate ship will put out a distress call and then kill whoever comes to help them. Okay, we're near a damaged space station. It appears to be abandoned, but you detect faint life signatures on board. Should we look for some... So I'm thinking our chances here are get some scrap or get another crew member, maybe. Or maybe have our guys get killed. That's the problem. Like when you send your guys off to do something, often they'll just die out there. So let's scrap. And we got a little bit more scrap. Let's definitely upgrade at this point. Let's get one more shield bar and then one more power bar. And then what we can do is take away from the med bay again and have 2 full shield, so now it takes 2 hits to take our shields offline, which is a pretty big advantage. The next thing I'm probably going to do is upgrade our doors a little bit so we have blast doors, so that when people invade our ship, they have a much harder time getting through it and they'll get starved of oxygen much more easily. Rebel ship hails. We did not fight a war to let a single Federation ship shatter our dreams of a better galaxy. Alright, so this guy's a little bit pissed off. Let's go ahead. Again, we have a lot of missiles, so I'm going to use one on their shields. And let's use the burst laser on the shields as well, and then next turn we can take out their weapons. Because we're getting to that point in the game where one missile to the shields often doesn't really do much. Yeah, it missed, unfortunately. So now we've got somebody in there fixing the shield, so we definitely want to continue attacking there. Let's try to get this breach fixed as quickly as possible. Nope, let's try to get the weapons room not on fire anymore as quickly as possible, because that could be really bad for us. Oh shit, this is terrible. Okay, we need everybody in the weapons room to fix that. Oh god, he's totally gonna kill us. This is bad. We just need the weapons online a little bit so that we can actually attack them. Okay, excellent. Let's go for the shields right away. Shit. This is really bad. I'm gonna put out that fire. Okay, we need one guy in the oxygen room, 2 guys in the shield room to fix that breach. We need to charge that up. I should pause. Okay. What are we gonna do? We're gonna power up the medbay and send this guy in there before he dies. Get in there. Oh right, it's paused. The other 2 are okay, so we'll let them continue their work. We gotta stop people from dying, but we also need to get this ship back together or we are gonna die. We are super low on health. This could be the end right here. Okay. Okay, excellent. This guy got the O2 back online. That's really good news for us. He's trying to escape. Oh, wow. Okay, I'm totally going to accept their offer because we are about to die. So 4 missiles, 14 scrap. That's really good. Okay, so battle's over. Thank God. We're going to close these doors back up. So we're going to close the door. Oh, our door systems are offline. Thank God that they decided to surrender. That was a really poor call on their part, but worked out well for us. I'm going to heal this guy up. Those 2 guys are going to repair the doors so that we can close that and stop bleeding oxygen. This guy's going to come in here and try to fix this breach. These guys are going to go help him. We're going to close the doors. This guy's going to go heal. This guy's going to go help with the breach. Excellent. Breach is done. Everybody get to the med bay. And once they're all healed, we will take the medbay offline, put the shields back online. Now, here's the worst part. We have 1 bar of shields, and to heal up, we need to get to a store. So we just need to hope. There does not appear to be a store. That's bad. What should we do here? Really not sure what our best option here is. There's no way to fix anything from this menu. We don't even have enough scrap to really heal up very much, but I mean it would be better than nothing. So let's just jump to the exit, I'm thinking. Maybe there will be super lucky and there's a store here. He'll give us 5 missiles for 2 fuel. That's pretty decent, actually. We'll take that. There's no store. The rebels are coming. What should we do? This is super bad. Alright, let's head to the next sector. Go to the... Oh, that's right. We can get to a nebula now, which is nice because it is not a hostile sector. But nebulas are a pain in the ass because it takes our sensors offline. So as you can see, we can't see any part of the ship unless our dudes are in it. So if something's on fire, we're not going to notice that until we notice that, like, oh hey, this thing is getting damaged. It must be on fire, which is a huge pain. We need a store so badly. Huh. Let's try this way. Okay, empty. Store, come on. Try this way. Derelict ships. Ah, fuck. These guys could destroy our ship from the inside with them on it, like, immediately, which would be terrible for us. So we need to find them. I don't see any indication of where they might be yet. I think it's best to keep our guys spread out like they are, so that we might... Oh, I saw a door right there. So everybody has to get in here. No, don't! What are they doing? They're in the engine room. Go! Kill them! Kill them quickly before they destroy the ship. What are you doing? You need to get in there. Okay, this guy is gonna die. We need to turn our medbay on. To get out of there. This is bad news. Ah, they did it! They killed themselves! What were they thinking, you fools? Oh, man. What a pain in the ass. Oh, well. Thank you guys for watching episode 1 of FTL. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series as much as I am enjoying making it. This is a really great game and something that I can see myself playing for months in the future. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time.